Chris is deep in thought. A plethora of canes are placed before him. But Chris, when is a cane not a cane?
When it's an enema.
Back to my favourite move again, aren't we?
Yes.
Right, we're going to go through some canes today and we're just going to show you them in action and why we use the canes that we use and why it's important to train with some of them and use them, well, the others in combat, I suppose, or have them ready for combat.
And you might find that you actually prefer a different style to this is my preferred cane, a Cane Master's cane. Yeah. This is a training cane, but I use a standard cane. I've had it for 20 years. I can't find a cane to replace it, to be honest.
20 years?
20 years.
It's longer than I've been alive. So remember guys, if you want some merch, there's a link down below. Please support our channel by doing that. Also, you can support us by...
Well, I suggest hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment.
Okay, you guys have seen this before, it's my half cane, and it's not devastating, Chris.
That's because I got it out of a charity shop and chopped it down and fashioned it for you.
Yeah.
But it's good for training purposes.
That is basically it.
But I'm not into trains.
I'm in the process at the moment deciding how I want to go with a half cane. Half cane, very light, still give a fairly good whack, clearance strike, bit awkward because the crook is too narrow. Helicopter, still do it, poking, it's going to get them out. Would not use it in the street. Some of you may have seen this before on another video. I don't even know what I'm going to put a link up there. It's The Secret Life of Canes. It's flowery.
I think it could be a hippie in a previous life.
It's what they call a TBar cane, and it's elasticated. It is a walking aid. It's made of...
That's aluminium.
Yeah, and very cheap plastic by the looks of it.
But we'll have a play with it.
We'll have a play and see what it's going to...
What's aluminium made of then?
You did tell me the other day, fun enough, and I absolutely had no interest whatsoever. How many pieces does this come up? Oh my god!
No, that... Ooh, nunchuck cane. That's pocket size.
Well, you can put it in your handbag.
This is the man with the bum bag. It's over there. Right. I shall call you Daredevil.
You can't even look cool with it. Okay, TBar, number 3 strike. I mean, not effective. Okay, clearance strike. Poke. Oh god, helicopter. Ow! Man down! Medic!
I saw what Kev did to this. So any large, swingy, it's not going to work. The only thing I would probably get away with on that is a poke. Maybe a jab with that end, but I wouldn't trust this. I mean, I can imagine trying to do a shaft strike, it's going to disintegrate. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to really be effective.
Hit the bag. Harder.
It's a mini helicopter. Haha!
Our third cane for appreciation.
Oh, it's a hiking cane.
It is. One thing we've noticed, it's shock absorbed.
Yeah, it's quite sturdy.
It does have a little secret though.
We'll explain that later.
Yeah. Another TBar cane. With the other one you can use the throat jabs. Number 3, don't come apart. Okay. Now that did surprise me, it didn't bend. Clearance strike. Okay, it grabs you. Chris, be warned, that grabs your wrist. Helicopter! Yeah, right. No. Chris loves to play with stuff. And he found this. Okay, not sure how legal that is in this country, but
This one I don't like because it's got a grip on it, so you can't really actually do anything without adjusting your hand too much, getting the swings on. The pokes I like because I can take the end off, distract them, and then I won't damage Reggie with that, don't worry. I suppose that could be handy if you're trundling along on ice. But the only real thing with this would be maybe no, actually, I've gone completely off it now, but it's not a very comfortable grip. So it's either going to be, even that's not very comfortable. No, I'll just poke them. End of story.
give it one massive whack.
What?
Really put some weight in it.
Right. Put some weight in, he said. I went about 30% power and it bent. You can straighten that out. Maybe if I whacked it around the other way. Oh, it's getting straight up. I've straightened it out.
We're on to the 4th cane, another TBar, and this was picked up, donated, given away. It's lovely, it's got, but it doesn't feel that substantial to me.
There's a couple of bits with this, but we'll. Oh,
Yeah.
should that happen?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's actually screws in it. Yes.
Flathead screw.
But we'll give it a go and see what we can do with it. So you can smash, you can hit down. I'm being very, very gentle with this because I've got a feeling this is going to fly off. Number 3 strike. Nice bit of power and it didn't disintegrate. I'm surprised. Okay.
Don't do it.
Clearance strike. Just torn up my hand. Helicopter. Nearly broke my fingers. No. I think one word, no.
Right, this one I really don't want. This is just so loose. But it gets a fair old whack. Again, these are good for pokes. Maybe a downward. I can't really hook with this. I did try this out on Callum earlier and he was not impressed.
Can you palm strike with it?
Maybe. If I did a helicopter. But this end's quite flexible, so the force is actually getting rebounded through. Up here, a little bit better. I think up here, yeah. Charity shop cane.
Another charity shop cane. This is so light and so rounded. It's gentle. Actually, what I want you to do is have a really good look at this. The reason being, I don't think it's going to survive the video. I've got some video, we'll insert it round about now. That was Chris at Seafood Tong's weekend up in Blackpool, where he decided to show people that having a cane that is not designed for training can break, and he broke it on his arm. Unintentionally, but quite spectacular.
That's funny.
It was hilarious. So I think we're going to say goodbye to this one today somehow. The charity shop, very light, very bendy cane. It's got a price on there. Chris, what's that price say?
£5.
A £5. Yeah, cheap at half the price. Number 3 strike. Wow. That has shocked me. Okay, clearance. Ooh, helicopter. Okay, I'm not sure what power you get with this, but that's the surprise of the day for me, to be honest.
But if you get it, just reminds me of school days. But I don't think it would take any force or serious abuse. If I tried to do an upper block or a side block, I really don't want to do it on here, but I think if I struck that hard, that would shatter. This is not a great position. It's too flimsy. But like with all canes, if in doubt, give a good old poke.
They don't like it up, Mr. Mannering.
They do not like it up.
Okay, these three babies are Dojo Canes. They're designed for one purpose and one purpose only.
Training.
We've got the horns that are slightly rounded. I've got a chisel on one of these.
It slides on and off nice and easy.
The crook's a little bit wider. Again, sliding off, not doing permanent damage. They're a fair weight, I must admit. I still wouldn't want to be hit by one of these things.
We can use them.
You can use them and you can train safely. I'll tell you another thing these are absolutely fantastic for. When you buy your first cane or your last cane or your middle cane, whatever cane you buy, you go through a process and you decide what weight you want, the length, the look. The first time I picked up my black belt cane, I couldn't believe the weight on it. So when we came to do the 12 strikes and all the warm-up exercises, it was tiring. I got pain in my wrist, pain in my fingers, my arms ached. These are brilliant for working up to a combat black belt or ninja canes or what they call them nowadays.
Well,
so many.
If you look at when we did the horn change with Callum and he constantly dropped, it was actually this one on the floor.
Yeah.
And we had to sand it down. If you do that with your nice brand new black belt cane,
or you are going to be unhappy.
You will cry. So these are good for training.
And you'll see how devastating they are.
By watching all our videos.
Dojo Cane. Love these things. You can really get some nice clearance, helicopter. Feels like coming home. It's lovely. Okay, I have here a Cane uk cane. This has got the real sharp point. I call this my grabbing cane.
Well, it's made out of walnut.
It's made out of walnut, it's really light. This is my come here, manipulation, and
BT. Ow.
Be nasty to people cane. We're not going to mess about with this one today. The reason being, I need these to walk, and I've only got 2 canes. This is my black belt cane. And I bought it from a certain individual, not mentioning any names.
Well, you do like to name drop.
Chris. This is nearly 2 decades old now, this cane. It's great condition. It's really heavy, and when you've got it in your hand, you know you've got a lump of wood. I've got all the tension band holders.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, saying them all.
Saying them all. A wink is as good as a nod to a blind man.
Is it? I thought a nudge was as good as a wink.
Either.
Either.
This I affectionately call my whacker. I've got the grabber, which comes here.
So basically what you're saying, you got wax on and wax off.
Exactly. And this is the thing that I swing around, and if you're on the end of this, you know you've upset me.
I didn't know you were a swinger.
My cane. Yes! Just feels so much better. I suppose because I've been using it for 2 decades, this does exactly what I know it's going to do. So for me, this is home. When you buy your cane, you'll feel the same because you'll be using it all the time and it'll be with you all the time, and I just love this one. Take that, you scoundrel.
I don't have any adornments on my cane because I'm not compensating for anything.
You mean you don't exercise?
I'm not saying a word. But straight away, I'm not even using any power, and there's so much more in there. I feel comfortable. I can do any technique and nothing's going to happen. Where the others, I do not feel comfortable with them at all. But you may find your T-bar, your derby handle, canes with balls on the end as well. May be good for you. For me, this is the only way to go.
So on this video, we've just looked at different types of cane and how we've used them.
Yep. You might find that playing with different canes, you like the T-bar or you like an aluminium cane. Everything's got to be individually suited to you. If you don't like the heavy canes, no problem with that.
No, from a self-defense point of view, I would tend to say the heaviest cane you can handle. For my disability, the light cane, the grabber, sometimes when my knees give way and I have to plant the cane down to stop myself from falling, back of my mind I'm sitting thinking, is it going to snap, is it going to bend, is it going to break? But so far so good, touch wood. But thanks for watching. We hope that this has given you an idea of different types of canes and what you can use. Personally, www.CaneMasters.com, have a chat with Grandmaster Mark Shuey, let them know what you want. On the website there's a few bits of information you have to give because a cane should be a certain length depending on your height.
Yeah, and you can design your own cane if you've got your own idea.
Thanks for watching the video, we hope you like it and we look forward to hearing from you.
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to look as smart as we do, don't forget to check out the merchandise on Teesprings.
Check out our social media accounts, see what's going on in the world of Sensei cane.
Hit that bell and free the fear.